All my people still going to second-hand class. Let's get it, baby. Let's do some step-ups. I know if you ain't got a bitch or you ain't got a big stool, you can do. I mean, if you just got to raise one leg, no matter. Let's raise one leg. I know, let's raise one leg, because some of you ain't ready for step-ups. I don't want to hurt you like that. So we're going to raise one leg, we're going to switch it up every time. We do 3 sets. We're going to do butterfly, it might be so, but we do something different every time we raise these knees up. First, it's going to be butterfly. But, hey, like I told you, man, they going to talk about you. Hey, look, sit back and think of yourself right now. Name somebody who ever exists in this thing called life, who didn't have some controversy, who didn't create. My thing is this: they gonna ostracize you, they gonna criticize you, and they gonna crucify you before you die. Hey, however that may be, your crucifixion might not be good as somebody else's crucifixion. Your scrutiny might not be a scrutiny. Your ostracized might not be like somebody ostracized. You know what I'm saying? It's we different. It's different levels to everything, different lives. So I'm just saying, that's the way it goes, man. I can tell you again, this thing we call life is just an orientation. We going somewhere out here. There's billions and billions of galaxies. Our spirit and our energy goes back to that sun, and after that, my way of thinking hasn't got that yet. Maybe if I cut out all this other stuff and really get into the holistic things and focus and get all my things right, I can touch that. I want to, man. I want to take a break again. I want to do a 30-day cleansing thing and all that. But you see, I huffed and puffed, man. I don't know. I know I'm gonna go through changes. I know that, and I don't know if I'm ready for them changes. See how honest I am with myself? Some people say, oh, I'm gonna stop this cold turkey. Have you decided what you're gonna do after that? Are you something you did for 20 years? Say you done smoked cigarettes 20 years, and you just all up one day, the doctor might told you this, told you that, I'm gonna quit. Have you decided what you gonna put in place and allocate for all that time? Because it's a habit now. A habit is something that's ingrained in your memory, your DNA, because you did it over and over and over again. It's good habits and it's bad habits. So have you figured out what you're gonna put in place? You see that? You see how people, like I told you, everybody falls the wagon. If you think listen, some people fall the wagon 1,000 times, get back on 1,001. Some people fall the wagon one time and never get back on. So hey, it's on you. It's on you. It's how bad you want to succeed and how bad you want to be. How bad in this thing called life you want to look at as, hey, I did all I had to do was life. I might have failed down, but I kept getting back up. That's, to my mind, that's the greatest joy. That and giving your life for another life is the greatest joy in the creator's eyes. You know why I say that? Because the ultimate sacrifice is one's life. You don't got no other sacrifice greater than that. And to lay down your life for somebody else, whew, and the creator, that's the ultimate. I know you going to hit a line. You might listen. You might have had 99 blemishes on that record. You might not did nothing right, but that gon' hey. It's certain things you know, like what's behind door than one. It's certain doors you know it's a grand prize. Hey, in my mind, I ain't gonna say I ain't no major institution. I ain't no philosophy. I ain't got no major degree. But I just studied the greats and I learned from the greats. And I figured, in my own perspective, that's it. And the other one is, hey. You doing all you can with this life. You done fell down 1,000 times, but you got up 1,000. I don't care what your get up is. Your get up might be, hey, you trying to keep the family together. You done fell down because you got an alcohol addiction, but you keep getting back up. Your fall down might be you got a problem keeping a job because you just won't raise that way. So you have a problem with structure. You have a problem with rules. You have a problem with all that because some piece in your life are missing. So you trying to figure you out. If you fall down 99 times, you get back 1,000. Listen. You can't listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. You can't ask for more than that. All you can do is all you can do. All you can do is enough. And when I say all you can do, I don't mean no half and I don't mean you do something one day and then you don't do something 3 months later. I don't mean you 24 hours a day, you do something for 2 hours and that's it. Listen, cuz some days you might do 2 hours, that's a given. Oh, I'm sorry, I got all track. Let's do this. Some days you might do 2 hours, that's a given. But the days you got more time, you got to go hard. Because tomorrow ain't promised. Some days you're going to have to go, some days you're going to have to pass the ball, some days you're going to have to shoot the ball. Some days you're going to throw the ball, some days you're going to run the ball. And some days you play defense, some days you play offense. You better get ready to play all positions in your life. And you better get ready to go hard at all. I know some people don't want to hear that. You put all your focus in the job and your home relationship destroyed. You got your kids in that relationship. Then you put all your focus on your kids and your job destroyed, and your other half leave because you always listen. It's a balance, man. I had to learn. I tell you, I have been on both sides of the fence. All the situations I tell you I've been on. Hey, if you ain't got balance, man, you're gonna lose yourself. Cause you lose. Cause when I say lose yourself, cause you'll be on. You can have more weight on one side of it. Of course, you might have the office on the 5th floor and the private parking spot and the designer suits. But when you take designer suits off, your body is shot because you done gave everything to the business and you ain't had time to focus on yourself. You're eating habits, you eat out every day. Or you could be one to go to the gym and all that other good stuff. And had the private office and the private parking space, but your home life messed up. Because you gotta take time for all that, and you ain't got time for nobody at home. So when you get home, you're drained, and kids need you, so you're a bachelor. You got all that, but you're lonely. So, and then you might have all that, you had the family aspect, you got the job aspect, but then you take time for all that, you ain't got no friends. You live a lonely life, you're bored, you're wanting for more, so you go out for late night fun. I go on and on, man. I go on and on and on. Bottom line is this. It don't matter. What you gonna do? They gonna talk about you all your days. They gonna talk about you when you're dead in the grave. What you gonna do for you? I mean, I can't get. Oh, I'm doing. Let's do the side like what is it, taekwondo? Not taekwondo. I'm mixed up. The side. You know, hey, you know, messing with me. I pronounce a lot of things wrong. That's just. I don't know. It's good for the character, but the monogram. But I mean, sometimes I'm actually talk about something else. But that's just how I am. Maybe, you know what? Here we go back in. I was raised around people who did that. Look, your name could be like one lady I knew. She, so my middle name is Dion. She always called me Dion. And people always give you their own name. They give you your own. Hey, Waterhead, or hey, little Juke. You know what I'm saying? They ain't your name, but you answer to it after a amount of time. So everybody be called the wrong name. So I mean, it's cool to me because then if you get all-timers or something, they ain't gonna really know you been calling the wrong name all life. I know, I think different, but look, that's why I call everybody wrong. Hey, Jimmy, hey, whatever mood, whatever they doing. My thing, oh man, I got one thing I always say. Anybody with a little age on them, do you remember the old commercials with your boy, you know what I mean, Vern? What's his name? You know what I mean, Vern? I always say that. Like, somebody do some crazy stuff, like, I'm like, hey, you know you supposed to put the window down. If you don't put the window down, somebody might come here and rock the place. You know what I mean, Vern? Something like that. So then I forgot what his name. Ernest. I use that. I'm always doing it. I always been that way. I take something that was comedic and throw it in a life situation. Just like that. I mean, they don't talk too much. What time is it? We gotta get up out here. How much time we got left? Thank you for everybody coming through, man. Hope you did what you had to do. Always think out. Hope you have a blessed day. You see what it is. We got here talking about that grieving. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. People gonna say what they say. They gonna write what they wanna write. They gonna talk about you all your days. They gonna even talk about you when you're dead and on the grave. Do it make a difference what they say? 9 times out of 10. You look at their life. Let's do one more. This time we're gonna do opposite leg. You look at their life. I'm just gonna do straight leg. I'm not ball piece. You're gonna look at their life and you're like, man, how can you say all that about me? What do you say about yourself? People miserable, man. Listen, cuz, this social media thing, you gotta understand, it's one of the best things that ever happened in our generation, lifetime span. But you gotta understand, it's the A and B side of everything. When you constantly exposed to someone else's life, that dogma and drama makes you feel bad. And I'm noticing something else too. I noticed I've been not feeling good last couple of days, right? So I did my own research. I don't run to the doctor. So I found out about the radiation that comes from the cell phones and the Bluetooth headphones. See, when I've been doing this YouTube thing, I've been having headphones on for a extended period of time. They say you don't put them on for an hour, because then the radiation and all this other stuff. Listen. If anybody y'all find yourself not feeling too good and you feeling different, you thinking something, look, cut the phones off, move the Wi-Fi box 20 feet, do your research. Because there's a lot of things going on we sacrificing for this I told you the A and B side of everything. And certain things I think down the line are gonna be happening. Because we keep, myself included, I'll go sleep phone by my head, or I had a power phone in my pocket for hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving it now. I used to do it. And I started feeling the difference. My stomach, look, something going on here. Did my own research. Look, my head was hurting. Bluetooth head. First, I went back and checked my. I said, "Was something I eat?" No. I said, "Happened this time. Happened." What's the common denominator? The common denominator was the cell phone and the headphones. Okay. Did my research. Google this. Come find out it is things that can happen. You had the headphones on too long and radiation. Oh man, I didn't know that. Are we killing ourselves in the advancement of technology without even knowing? Think about it. I don't look. Till next time, I'm gonna leave you with that. I know. Tomorrow I ain't promised, baby. So what you gonna do? I just want you to think about things we do nonchalantly and the consequences we put in ourselves. I didn't know that myself until my body started throwing up and I started feeling headache. I'm like, what's going on here? Then I did the research. Look, all you people, I see people walking around all day with these headphones on, Bluetooth. Listen, you causing damage. There's some things down the line where trust me, I'm a guinea pig. I went through it without knowing it. But when I saw something going wrong with this system, this body ain't running right, I did my research. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't promised, baby. Thought-provoking conversation with Uncle Ray. You know how we doing. Till tomorrow. Bless.